His Excellency, Mr. Hoekstra, for his statement. And I now give the floor to His Excellency, Mr. Antonio Tajani, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Italy.
Mr. President, on this day, exactly 1 year ago, a permanent member of this Council unilaterally violated the basic principles and norms on which the peaceful coexistence among states and this very organization are founded. Far from bearing a greater sense of duty and responsibility as a permanent member, with this unacceptable behavior, Russia has profoundly shaken and questioned the roots of the international order. On this anniversary, Ukraine still stands, and together with the wide majority of the international community, Italy stands alongside Ukraine in full solidarity with its people. But
when I listen to somebody who talks about Europe, which is a slave of the United States, I need to say that we are slaves of freedom, of democracy, of international law. So we need to completely reject this idea of a Europe being a slave to anybody. We are the homeland of freedom and democracy throughout the world. It is unacceptable what I heard this morning here in this chamber.
Russia's illegal, unprovoked and justified act of aggression against Ukraine not only is a gross violation of the United Nations Charter and a threat to international security and stability, but is also causing global systematic disruption with multiple harmful consequences that majorly affects the most vulnerable countries in this global south. We need more diplomacy. And as the Secretary General said, the Black Sea Grain Initiative is a sign of hope to address global concerns on such harmful consequences and to display that ground for dialogue can and must be found. Italy strongly calls, in the first place, for the renewal of the Black Sea Grain Initiative and for the swift establishment of a nuclear safe zone around Zaporizhzhia nuclear power point. Pedimos también.
We have also asked for a stronger United Nations. We are asking for a more democratic, representative, transparent United Nations, because the United Nations can do more, involving more countries of the world. Because after the Second World War, from the Second World War to today, the world has changed a great deal, and that is why we need to involve many countries in this reform.
Mr. President, the daily attacks to Ukrainian people and to critical infrastructures with devastating humanitarian costs are completely unacceptable and must immediately stop. We want to work for peace. We are not against the Russian citizens. We are in favor of democracy, in favor of freedom. We want to respect the international rules. This is our engagement. For this, we are strongly involved in defense of Ukraine. But we want to achieve peace, peace with justice. Justice, freedom, and independence of Ukraine. Thank you very much.
I thank His Excellency, Mr.